Bueno chavales, ¿qué tal? Estamos aquí en el segundo vídeo de Stanley Parable y como veis la diferencia con el primer vídeo es que este está comentado. Esto se debe a que, bueno, viendo un poco cómo es el juego y tal, he decidido empezar a comentar las partes, ya que creo que quedarán mejor así, serán más amenas quizás que estar jugando todo el tiempo en silencio. En la primera parte terminamos el juego siguiendo las indicaciones del narrador, pero por lo que he visto, la chicha de este juego está en hacer lo que te salga de las pelotas y no hacerle caso al tipo porque llegas a finales distintos y el juego se vuelve bastante bizarro y todas estas cosas. Así que ahora, en los siguientes vídeos y en este, probaremos, pues no sé, finales alternativos al que ya hemos hecho y a los que vayamos haciendo. No sé para cuántos vídeos va a dar este juego, pero creo que para unos cuantos sí que va a llegar. Porque parece que tiene, pues no sé, pues tomar bastantes decisiones y todo eso. Bueno, este vídeo vamos a seguir por aquí y luego ya empezaremos a tocarle las pelotas al narrador.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Qué putada.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
No, voy a mirar si hay algo. Tiene que haber algo por aquí.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
¿Y qué pasa si me quedo aquí? Listillo, ¿qué pasa?
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way.
Es tonto del culo,
he's
Stanley.
literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
No me importa nada.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing?
Porque sí.
Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Te jodes.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
En mi historia es muy importante. Y esta es mi historia, no la tuya.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend you'll say, "Ow, did you get the broom closet?"
¿Ya vieron el final del armario? El final del armario estaba de grosso. No, no creo que hable así con mis amigos. Pero bueno. Igual, sí.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
Qué estúpido es el hijo de puta.
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Buah. Buah, ya está nerviosísimo,
Well,
tío.
I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now.
Estás muerto.
You're dead. You got to this broom closet,
Sexto
explored
sentido a
it,
tope.
and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
Joder.
Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer.
Como veis, este juego se vuelve bastante bizarro. Lo que he dicho, en cuanto no le haces caso al tío, se le va la olla muchísimo.
So that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Vale.
Second player, it's good to have you on
Second
board.
player.
I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
¿Estás seguro?
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details.
Un
I'm
pez,
not
tío.
particularly picky.
Soy un pez.
I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Ok. Bueno, imagino que no seguirá hablando ya. Vamos a seguir. Como veis, este juego es raro de cojones. Y la verdad es que se vuelve más divertido cuando haces lo que te sale de ahí que cuando sigues las indicaciones del tonto este. Como era 2845. 2845.
Unravel. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible.
Estoy loco por terminar el juego.
Single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
En serio, es perfecto este juego. Ay, me siento genial.
And rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
¿Puedo meterme por aquí? No. Bueno. Hay más caminos por aquí. No, parece que no. Bueno, no lo sé. Bueno, estamos haciendo más o menos lo mismo que la otra vez, pero va, aún puede cambiar bastante la historia, porque ahora tenemos dos caminos aquí abajo.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Ya, seguramente.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Ya veremos.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Eres pesado,
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Bueno, me jodas que estoy muerto. Sería muy patético morir así. Ah, no, bien, bien.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer
Ah,
to
vale.
his demise,
Ahora sí que
he
estoy
reflected that
muerto.
his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the
Puedo
real story,
moverme de aquí, ¿verdad?
trapped
No.
forever in his
Vale.
narrow vision of what this really is.
Estamos
Perhaps
jodidos.
the end would have made no loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
Como arrancar
So
el...
he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and
Y
shallow
una
life.
mierda.
Farewell, Stanley.
Adiós, Stanley. Dios.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated, as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
No. ¿Dónde coño estoy? Ok.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Buah,
When
chaval,
every
¿dónde estoy?
path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Parece como una especie de museo del juego. Vale, y ahora, ¿a dónde voy? Joder. Buah, se les va la olla mucho en este juego. ¿Dónde coño salgo de aquí? Aquí, vale.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
No,
No, perhaps not.
¿ves?
Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
No, es que no veo una mierda ahora mismo.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
Uy, mierda. Creo que acabo de palmar. Interesante. Seguramente ahora vuelva a empezar el juego otra vez, como cada vez que terminas de una forma u otra. Imagino que cada vídeo que suba será una historia alternativa, o sea que si este vídeo se acaba aquí, si deja de ponerse en negro la pantalla de una puta vez, pues dejaré el vídeo aquí. Si por lo que sea aún sigue esto, pero no, me parece que tengo que salir de aquí y volver al menú. O sea que nada, voy a dejarlo aquí y mañana intentaré traeros otra vez comentada si veo que sale bien este vídeo y tal. Otro intento más de pasarnos este juego y de llegar a otro final. Esperemos que en el de mañana acabemos mejor que en este. Y nada, mañana nos vemos otra vez.